Hey there lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie, where I love to talk all things makeup, especially makeup tutorials. In this video, I am going to be doing an eyeshadow look that is best for blue eyes, and this is a pink edition. On top of that, this is also a budget-friendly eyeshadow look. Well, let's get into it. Okay, I've got you zoomed in here so that you can see nice up and close everything that I'm doing for this budget-friendly pink eyeshadow look that is best for blue eyes. I think that pink is one of the most flattering colors. If you're going to use a color, you know, besides like brown is a really awesome color as well to bring out the blue in eyes, but I think that pink is just by far the funnest and, most fun, and it also can be so wearable in so many different ways. I mean, you can wear pink for Valentine's Day, you can wear it for work, you can wear it for going to the grocery store, you can wear it as a mom, staying at home with your child all day, or children. There's nothing wrong with wearing makeup all day long. I love to do that. So, the budget-friendly eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using is my Profusion's Mauve palette, okay? Forgive the scratches and everything. I mean, you are getting what you pay for, right? I think I paid like $5 for this palette. You know, the packaging is not the highest quality, but I do try to take care of, you know, my palettes, whether they're expensive or not. You know, try to be very careful of like these clasps and things so that they don't break, but it's scratched up just because, you know, sliding it in and out of its storage spot. So this palette is amazing. It is budget friendly, beautiful pink colors. You've even got some, you know, kind of more neutral colors like this one and up here. The colors that I'm going to be working with today are Kindly, Monsoon, Monsoon, and then Femme up here. I think those are the three colors that I'm going to work with. I might bring in just a little bit of Lovely right here too. So I am going to be doing a little bit of a different eye look than what I normally do, and it's going to be really fun. So first, what I'm going to do is come in to Kindly right here, and that is going to be my transition shade. Now, transition shade means that it's going in my crease right here. Okay, this is a neutral leaning pink, but mostly neutral color here. And I'm going to put that in my crease as well as the outer corner of my eye. You've seen me do this before if you've watched my other eyeshadow videos. And then I'm going to be doing this inner corner eye as well. And I'm going to bring this pretty far in, but try to leave some empty space as well, just right in the middle of my eye. So, if you guessed it, I'm doing a halo eye. I love doing a halo eye. Okay, and I'm going to come in actually with, I'm going to come in with that pink color called Lovely. It was that light pink color. And I'm going to put that in my corners here. So I'm working from lightest to darkest colors so that I get a really nice even gradient here. And then slightly bring that over in my crease. So it's not looking like a whole ton here right now, but that's because I'm just trying to go light-handed. So now I'm going to dip into that darker pink color, Monsoon, and then I'm going to really deepen this up. And because we laid down the lighter colors first, then it's just going to blend so well together. And I'm going to bring it above my crease a little bit too, so that I am giving the illusion that my hooded eyes are bigger than they actually are. And you do that by looking forward with your eye just naturally open, and then put it above your crease a little bit. And then I'm going to, so right now they're like, you know, they're separated. So I'm going to just slightly tie those together. See that? Just like I've got this empty space right here. And I'm just packing that color on. Mostly focusing the darker color out in the corner and then kind of blending it in with the rest as I get closer to the middle here, but mostly wanting to keep the depth in the outer parts of my eye. And I don't want to bring it in too much and close off that innermost part of my eye, the middle part of my eye, because I found for my eyes, since they're small, they're hooded, I need to keep it darker out, as far out as I can without bringing it too much in. Otherwise it's going to close off my eye too much and you can't really, you know, see the halo or notice it. So now I'm just going to take my finger, dip into that shimmer shade Femme, and then I'm going to tap this right here in the middle and kind of over the other colors to make that blend. I'm dipping in as many times as I need. There we go. Just, oh, so beautiful. And if you feel like there is too much light, you can bring that dark in just a little bit on the sides. Really make more of that halo effect. And a halo is where it's dark on either side and then it's really bright on the center there. Yeah, loving that look. Okay, so now we're gonna do the other eye. Transitions shade right in the middle here. Then we're gonna put some in the outer corner, kind of bringing it in, but leaving some white space or empty space in the middle of my eye. And then I'm gonna come in with that pink, lovely color. It's a really cool name, Lovely. And just deepen it a little bit. Okay, now this is where the magic comes in. This dark color, we're gonna really pack it out here. And then on the inner corner eye, packing it in there. And just tap, 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 tap. And then we're gonna bring these two together just slightly. All right. Now for the center shade here. If you want to make this shimmer shade pop like even more, you could also use some setting spray or wet your finger and then dip into the pan and do that. Now I'm just gonna fix that right up. And there, we've got our halo eye, beings of it, you know, very close to the end here. Love it, so beautiful. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my base and then we'll come back and finish up the ice. So I have finished my base and everything. Just a couple of things to know. I used my Colourpop Flexitarian Super Shock highlighter, and we are going to use this on our eyes. And I put it underneath my blush, and I love this highlighter. First time I used it, I mean, obviously I love it because I have tan in it, but the first time that I used it, like, it's so icy and I was blown away. I think this was my first highlighter I ever used, and this is quite the highlighter to start your highlighter journey with, but I was so blown away and I was just like, you know, I had to. And then you also saw on my lips, I used my Rare Beauty liquid blush that I used on my cheeks. I used that on my lips too. This is a really good way to get a really cohesive look. If you wanted to set that cream, that's one thing I love about this palette, is that these are huge, huge pans. And I have actually used these for blushes to tie in my eyes with my face. So now I'm going to come in and I'm going to use this dark color here. And I'm just going to like barely kind of put that in the outer corner of my eyes, but not too much, because I want to leave some room for under my eye. But we're going to tie this all together here. Okay, and just like that. And then I'm going to grab, I'm actually going to use my pinky because it's smaller, dip into that pink shade, and then I'm just going to rub that underneath. There. And we're going to finish off this budget-friendly pink eye look that's perfect for blue eyes. If you can't see that already, I mean, let me know down in the comments. Do you think that pink is awesome for blue eyes? I sure think it is. I'm going to take my Flexitarian highlighter and I'm going to dip my finger into that, and to bring even more sharpness to this look, I'm just putting this right at my lash line here on my top lid. And then I'm going to bring just a little bit right here. Because what it does is, get that a little too low, is it really like makes the center of your eye pop. That's the whole point of a halo eye, is to make your eye really pop. I'm going to try and not get this too low this time. I still did, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna put this in the corner. Ooh, blinding. Brush up my brows here. We're not done. I know it seems like I should be done at this point, but you cannot forget the most important, mascara. Because this makes the pink pop so much more. Really helps those blue eyes just go pow right in your face. And there you have it, the finished pink budget-friendly eyeshadow look for blue eyes. Again, let me know down in the comments, do you think that pink makes blue eyes pop? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so that I can create more awesome content like this for you guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!